hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Mira. Hello. Class with the clown. I guess this isn't really like a regular class one. I'm just telling you my new obsession. Good morning. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I didn't realize how long it was going to take to download some old videos, but we got there. And I also had to edit them down, which I didn't think about. Good morning. Hi, Mira. Hello. Good Mira Moin. Good Mira Moin. It is bloody cold this morning. So cold. Let me see what the temperature is. It's 13 degrees. That's so cold. That's really not that cold, is it? But as an Australian, it's very cold. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That it's my new obsession? I don't know. Thank you for the tomato. I don't know. I feel like every week I'll be like doom scrolling and then I'll see something show up.
To get us started right, Mira is cute. Pass it on Mira Mayheme.
What do you mean to get us started right? Thank you, Thiago. You can have the heat. No, thank you. I don't like summer. I'll be doom scrolling and then I'll see a short, or then I'll read an article, or I'll see a post, and then I'll get hyper fixated on that one specific topic. Did I tell you guys about that time I got really obsessed with the fact that the Kardashians own a church? They own a church and make very large donations to it every year. Everyone in the family. Interesting. They've always owned a church, Jiro. Not that I'm alleging they do anything, but it's kind of suspicious that they all
to continue,
do
Mira
that.
is cute and has sexy feet. Pass it on
Thank
Mira
you,
Mayheme 11th
Sensei.
month.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Isn't it money? Hey, well, I didn't say it. I didn't say it, even though it may look very obvious to everyone from the outside, because why else would you have a church and not tell anyone about it? Why is it a secret? Why would you own a secret church? That's a little bit weird, don't you think? And then everyone donates tens of millions of dollars to it every year? Wow, wonder what the tax write-off is on that. Allegedly. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, I get obsessed with like really weird things, and then that's all I can think about for weeks. Yeah, it's an open secret. Yeah, they keep it on the DL though. They're like, no, we love going to church. Their own church. And we always donate to the church. Their own church. So therefore, it's technically still all of their money. Anyway. Yeah. Hi, Mira. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hey, Amira. Hello, Markeen. Hello, everyone. Hello. We own a circus. That's different. We have business expenses. We're not a charity. We can't be listed as a chat, can we? No, that would be crazy. Unless. Good Mira Morn. Good Mira Morn, Conrad. Sadly, a circus is not tax-free. Exactly. We're not tax-exempt. And how he wants to make everything a tax write-off. Kind of sounds like Schitt's Creek when he was just buying a bunch of stuff and being like, it's a write-off. But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I've told most of you, well, if you've been coming to the streams this last week, I have been talking about Tampon Gate. Because it is my new obsession. It's also called Camilla Gate, but come on, Tampon Gate's so much funnier. We are on the run though, right?
This is a charity
that's
in the
true.
benefit of green-haired
You're saying we
Australian
shouldn't pay
clowns Mira Mayheme 11th month.
Two things happen at the same time. Thank you so much, Thiago! I don't know why there was 2 alerts then. I can't see. Thank you so much, Murgo. That's right. There's only a few more days, literally, to pick up your bundle with a badge that I drew myself. So please go check out the Bunny Birthday Mira merch if you haven't picked it up already. Please do. Please, please. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Since this is not a classroom setup and I don't have a slideshow for you, things might get a little bit messy. Not Padgate? No. If he had said that, I think I think I would have projectile vomited. Anyway, as I was saying, I went on a walk last night with Mama Clown. And of course, I had to tell her about Tampon Gate. And she can't remember Camilla's name, so she keeps calling her Horseface. And I'm like, I really feel like we shouldn't be calling her Horseface. But she didn't know about Tampon Gate. She didn't know about Tampon Gate. Why would you vomit? You will find out. Because if I had to listen to Charles say the words, I wish I was a pad in your panties, I think I would have vomited. Oof. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot of stuff I found in my research. In my deep diving. Frankly, there's too much. Because Tampon Gate is so intertwined with Charles, Diana, and Camilla that I had to pick and choose what to include. Horseface reminds me of how some people call Sarah Jessica Parker dogface. I think she's pretty. I don't know. I always thought Sarah Jessica Parker looked good. I don't see it. I think Camilla gets a lot of hate because of what happened. You'll see. A lot has happened. A little too much info. So much. Because all three of them have been tied together since the 80s until 1997.
Whoopsie, dropped my pocket change again. I hope my amazingly awesome clown wife uses it.
I won't talk too much about post-divorce.
Good Mira afternoon, Mira. And good Mira afternoon to you all, you lovely ringmasters. I'm so glad I'm with you all today. Let's all have a fun and a wild day, okay, everyone?
It's not just me.
Let's enjoy the time we spend with each other. Mirama 11 burp, love Mirama 11 kiss.
Like her. I don't know. But anyway, I've got videos for you this time too. I went there and I watched all the videos. Oh my god. Okay, one interesting thing about this whole thing is, before we begin, is that, you know, the royal family is inherently very private, right? But this is the first time it seems that the royal family was pretty open with the media, and they were doing interviews together and apart, and they were talking to the tabloids, and it was really interesting. So there's just so much information, whereas usually it would be quite hush-hush. So it was an interesting time, because this is probably like the first time they've had this information readily available to them, and everyone was doing divorce interviews, and it was quite interesting. I think they were trying to rebrand them to be more like approachable, which we know how that happens. Prince Andrew, side-eyeing Prince Andrew's interview. Oh yes, well, that's the first lie. I don't sweat. I have a condition from the war. Okay, mate. Not the best defense. No, I didn't sleep with an underage woman. I can't sweat. I don't quite know where the correlation is, but okay. This seems like an excellent start with this as well. There's so much trust. Noted relatable people. Yeah, they're always trying to be relatable for some reason. It's like, well, you're not, and I feel like you should just deal with that. But I guess this was around the time. Well, I saw so many interviews when he was in Australia touring. Did you know he got attacked in Australia on Australia Day? I didn't know that. But in all the interviews, they were like, "Would you like to be the king of Australia?" And he'd be like, "I'd like that very much." Okay. No, but I think it was I think they were trying to be more relatable, because I fear that some people were like, we don't want to be part of the monarchy. We don't want to be under the monarchy's control anymore. And they were like, but why not? Look how cool we are. I've got some great photos of Charles. Also, everything I've read so far has been like, oh, Charles was some hot stuff back in the day. And I keep seeing the photos and I'm like,
Me and my former co-worker, yes, the one who gives me her feet, would always talk and joke about the royals. One example being us imitating Queen Elizabeth going Camilla,
Yes, great. Oh, there's some banger photos. Thank you, Centipede! What? The one who gives you your feet. Her feet. Their feet. Camilla! It's so interesting. The queen is also involved in this. It's so interesting. And there is, I mean, I guess we'll talk about it later, but there is like a weird link between William and Kate in this as well. Because something similar happened to them, but they were allowed to be together, so they didn't have to go through all this. The queen has always made final decisions on things, Murgo. Well, had always made final decisions on things for what's best for the monarchy. It was Andrew? No, they were calling him the most eligible bachelor. I guess that's not hot. But everyone was swooning over him, especially at the polo games. The polo games where everyone goes to find their partners. I kept myself from looking into it because I knew you'd talk about it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to tell you. I love telling you stuff that I deep dive on. That's what makes it fun. Especially if it's traumatizing. Last time I brought you people who fuck dolphins. Also, I can't stop doing fake British accents. I'm sorry. Now I get to tell you about Tampon Gate. Truly is a wonderful day this week. Morning, Mira. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. The queen, yes, the queen's involved. Andrew doesn't drink or do drugs. I don't care what that man does. I don't care what that man does. He is a creep. He is a creep. We'll talk about that another day. If you talk about that man... Not that man. The other man. The island man. I'm an island boy. Has someone done that? Can we get an AI? This is what AI should be used for. Can we get the Island Boy song remixed from Prince Andrew? I'm an island boy. But if you talk about the island man, he sounds like a creep. Your videos tend to get blocked and or flagged, so let's not dwell on that. Not the dolphins again. Hey, that was valuable information I gave you. Truly a wonderful day. Do tell us more. Oh, I'm so excited. How are the ringmasters today, huh? Sorry, I was so I was so excited to tell you that I forgot to ask you how you are. How are you? That's probably why the prince didn't make him it. Which is funny because Andrew's always been her favorite. That's not a secret. Andrew's her favorite kid. I'm about to head to work, but I wanted to say you're awesome again. Also, please go kick ass today because you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good day at work. That's like saying the tiger hasn't eaten anyone recently.
Hi, Mira. So good to see you again. Miramu 11
Just
kiss Miramu 11 pat Miramu 11 bird love.
To work overtime. At least you'll get that sweet, sweet overtime money, right? Good luck today, demon. Tomorrow's my... Yay! Do you get the day off at least? Woke up too early, but doing good. You're always up early, though. You're always up early to hit the gym. Mister! Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Not great, can't lie, but it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you, too. I hope everything's okay. He was her fave, but she probably knew. I think... once again, it was a weird time because things got leaked. And this is when we had, like, all the royal people spilling secrets. They would have, like... Oh, I used to work at the palace. And Prince Andrew used to sneak women in all the time. She can't help Andrew now. He's donezo. I think he'll get away with it. The worst that happened is they asked him to move out of the royal housing. He'll be fine. They always are. No royal is going to prison. I woke up at 4. That is quite early. That is very early. Perhaps you can take a nap later. Hopefully. I'm off for the rest of the week. Hell yeah! Birthday weekend! Well, I mean, he's stripped of his title. Yeah, but what do the titles mean? Did Andrew even give a shit about his titles? Did anyone care? Anyone care, really? His daughter recently came back to Instagram. She's been offline since everything. And she announced her baby. Which... one hell of a way to come back. Are you gonna be doing any covers anytime soon? In My Room by Julia Wolf? I don't actually know that song. Also, maybe. I'm just waiting to see a specialist about my throat. Mention Island Man. No! No Island Man mentions. I know the monarchy is effectively immune to prosecution of any sort. Yeah, most monarchies are. Most stuff is dealt with privately. Kind of like... what's that family in America with all the kids? Billy Bob is there. And like 3 of their sons have been arrested for underage stuff. You know the woman that just keeps pumping out babies? Come on. And they did that interview. Not Octomom. And they did that interview. No, the highly religious family. They had a TV show. They had a TV show and everything. Let me see. They also keep getting away with everything. They were like, oh, he told us he touched one of his younger sisters. But we dealt with it in turn. Crazy interview. I'll drop it in the Discord server. A wild interview. Big Family, TLC. This is not UK. It was... Shut the fuck up. I wrote Big Family TLC. That's actually the like a name of another show.
Hey Mira, I have a secret for you. You're super amazing. You're funny, cute, TLC. Very well knowledgeable in dark history. You and the Ringmaster's presence in my life always reminds me that I have a place to be myself. Have fun and just enjoy my time with you all. You will always shine brighter than the sun, the moon and the stars. You are not only the star of the circus, but the star of our hearts. Get love Miramu 11 Burb love Miramu 11
The Duggars!
Kiss.
Oh my god! There we go. 19 kids and counting. The Duggars. Thank you, Super Monkey Man. 1 second too late. Yeah, because they're part of like the Quiver movement. That's like a whole other thing. We won't go into that. But like, I think 3 or 4 of their kids have been caught with like underage content. Which is kind of crazy that it's 3 from the same family. Which is concerning if you think about it really hard. Just saying. Do you watch 90 Day Fiancé? I haven't watched it in a while. I do sometimes watch recaps, but I haven't watched it since the early days. Now it just seems like everyone that gets put on there is like a influencer. They're like, I'm marrying this girl from insert country here. She's a model online. And I'm like, yeah, well, I wonder why they're going on the show then. It's probably a result of what happened to them in the... Exactly. Something was going on. And all their wives stay with them. And there was like a leaked conversation between one of the guys and his wife, who got arrested as well. And had their kids taken from them, as you would imagine, and given to the family. I don't see how that's gonna help anything. But he was so like... She was like, I'm so stressed about the kids. I can't eat. I can't sleep. And he's like, me too. I'm locked in here and I also can't eat or sleep. It was very childish. This man is in his 30s. He's like, no, it's about me. Me. Very spoiled brat. Also, oh, please, okay, I know we're talking about the thing, but the Duggar, I have to tell you about the Duggars, but that would be like a 6-hour stream. There's so much about the Duggars. I've been following this for years. Anyway, my favorite part is when they caught him accessing stuff at his car dealership and they raided the place, and his first words to the police were, "What's going on? Did someone look up child pornography on my computer? Why would you say that? Why would I mean, yes. But like I don't know how you could sound more guilty. Yeah, you're under arrest. Oh my god, why? Did someone look up shop? That's crazy. I would never. If you want to do that stream another time, I'd be curious. Oh my gosh, we would need a diagram for that, because they all have I can speak. All of the boys have names that start with J. I think. Is it J or B? Duggar children. They're like obsessed. Yeah. It's like Josh, Joe, Jonna, John, Jill, Jessa, Ginger with a J. Joseph, Josiah, Joyanna, Jedediah. Isn't it Jebediah? Jeremiah. Oh, they're twins. Jedediah and Jeremiah are twins. Jason, James, Justin, Jackson, Joanna, Jennifer, Jordan, Josie. Like, they're all J names, so you need a diagram for this. And then they adopted a kid, and his name's Tyler or Taylor or something. Yeah, we need a corkboard for this. This would be a big undertaking. Anyway, that was my Duggar segue. Sorry, I keep coughing. It's so cold. So like the Kardashian movie, Women with a K. Yeah, but times it by 19. At least the Jenners are easy. Everyone else looks the same in the Duggar family. Hello, Mira. Hello, hello. What are we gabbing about today? Oh, you're just in time. Jacob, John, Josh, Jed, Jav, Jacko, Jackie. Are you part of the family? But yeah, they went viral and TLC gave them a show because people like to see weird shit, apparently. Yeah, but if you ever see the interview, it's insane. I think one of the
it's
sisters
payday,
reneged her
so my birthday
interview.
Present to myself will be your merch
like,
bundle.
Well, oh yay, Super Monkey Man! I hope you like the merch. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for the biddies. Is that a tampon in your pants? Are you ready to take notes for class? Jiro. Everyone side-eye, everyone with the a J in their name. That's so funny. Like, how do you make that decision? You're like, no, everyone in our family would have a J name. Even though the parents don't. But yeah, insane. Maybe
so
we'll
when are you
gonna
get on 90 Day Fiancé?
It's just,
they'd have to rename the show to My 90 Day Oshi lol.
Research everything. When are you gonna get on 90 Day? What? Excuse me. I don't think I would want to be on that show. I don't think you should be on it. I don't think anyone should be on any reality show because you don't know how they're gonna edit it. So be careful out there. Thank you, Centipede. Welcome to the family. You can never leave. Those kids would have been bullied so hard for their names at every school. They were homeschooled, dude. What part of she popped out 19 kids made you think that they went to a public school? That is a no-no. Oh my god, it's Mira, but I'm on my lunch break. Hello, Matt. I hope you're enjoying your lunch. Good advice. And because she had so many, like a year apart, a year and a half apart, they all had to like look after each other. Which is, I don't like that. They had like a buddy system. Ugh. What poor children. I already participate in the 90-day Oshi with my Oshi's note. What's in my 90-day Oshi with my Oshi's note? Oh my god, it would be so funny if a VTuber was on there. Be like, my fiance is a VTuber. I don't know what she looks like. I've never seen her. And then you're at the airport to meet her, and she rolls up in one of those robots from the cons. Just like bzzz. I'm surprised his mom survived. I was like, I got 15 more in me. Ugh. Ugh, so many. Those children are unfortunately cooked. I mean, thank God they're all grown up now, but yeah, they've been through it. She's an iPad! Dude, the tell-all would be so good. I need it. I'm so in. Proceeds to get run over by the VTuber. We get her some of those all-terrain wheels. just completely goes over you. Imagine all the drama. Oh, it would be so good. I'm married to the job. We need that now that you've brought it up. I don't want to be on that job. I do enjoy watching it. I don't want to say it, but I feel like every season there's a Moroccan guy, and I'm like, I feel like you're setting a bad example for the rest of Morocco. Like, everyone on here is a scabber. Get it together. You can already see Mira pulling up and doing donuts before running someone over. All terrain just runs everyone over in the airport. On a lifted iPad. Yeah. What's wrong with that? I feel like Moroccan men are known to be in a lot of marriage scams. And they've been caught out on 90 Day Fiancé, so I don't know. I just feel like perhaps they should have learned their lesson by now. Pimp my ride, but VTuber iPad rigs. And it never works for me because I'm in Australia and I can't get the, the internet running. People are like terrain that screams. I like that quote. Yes. Yes, exactly. Meet my fiancé, mom. What would be your self-introduction? Oh, they're always weird. They're always like, hi. Hi, I'm Mira. I'm from... Oh, well, I gotta be super Australian. Oi, I'm Mira. I'm from Australia. And... I don't have anything weird. And I... Oh, damn, I don't have anything. Quick, help me. Would you say the connection is spotty as you hear the crunch of bone under a wheel? The Western Sahara? What? What's wrong with the Western Sahara? 6-inch spinner wheels. I have 600 boomerangs. Oh, yeah. Something like that. Something like that. You could just... I'm not crazy. I've only been arrested 3 times. And I was pardoned the 4th. Here's my pet dinner plate, size spider. Say you like to go croc hunting. It's always like, and I'm dating so-and-so. Or I'm falling in love with so-and-so. There's nothing weird about Mir. I feel like there's nothing weird about me. They cut to B-roll of me staring at you while you sleep. I feel like I'm a totally normal girl. Stares. You also have pet koalas. Ooh. Shouldn't touch koala. The other 6 times you successfully evaded arrest. Yeah. You like to box kangaroos. That sounds like a bad time. That's romantic. They just don't get it. You don't get it. You just don't get it. Just got bit by the most poisonous snake. I'm almost dying. But I would die if I wasn't Australian. Cuts to the under the bed. Be like, I feel more comfortable down here. In case the cops show up. Alright. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? We have a lot to go through. I mean, it is an abridged version, but we still have a lot to go through. Next watch party should be 90 Day Fiancé. Maybe. There's a few movies. I was thinking we could watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I kind of want to watch that. I haven't seen it in years before the Monster High drop. Okay. Okay. That would be fun too, right? Surely I can buy it online. Sounds on brand. I think it would be fun. What the helly? Oh, you're gonna learn today. Take a seat, Reinhardt. Take a seat. There's nothing weird about me, said the fanged, large-chested murder clown standing in front of the blood-stained torture wheel. Ignore the torture wheel. Ignore the torture wheel for now. We'll revisit it later. Did you know they wanted to make a generational anthology? It flopped so hard when it came out, though. I think they spent $2 million on it. Thank you for becoming a ringmaster. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think I get alerts for that for some reason. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I missed a couple. I'm sorry! Markeen! Thank you so much. Tilly! Thank you so much. Conrad! Thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome backstage. Thank you. Tony! Thank you so much as well. I'm sorry I missed so many of them. It wasn't sending alerts. I apologize. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, they spent $2 million and they only made like 700K back. That's a huge flop. Okay. Sorry, I just choked. I don't know why I choked. Okay. Are we ready? Let us start from the beginning. This is Charles and Camilla, allegedly. I don't think it looks like Camilla. This is Charles and Camilla. Can I also mention that she's had the same hairstyle since the 70s? She has not changed her hairstyle since the 1970s. They spent a ton of money trying to make a gun that shoots popcorn. That's an insane use of $2 million. Must have been a tax. I mean, movies are tax write-offs for companies. Albums are tax write-offs for record labels. That's why they always give such big advances. They're like, you need $5 million for an album? Here you go. Dedication, or she only looks good in one hairstyle. I do also have a photo of Prince Charles that I wanted to show you. Ooh, everyone was looking at this and being like, oh, hot stuff. I can't keep the same hairstyle for a week. I'm pretty boring, but I do like wigs. Wigs is how I change my hair. Okay, so Prince Charles met Camilla Parker Bowles in 1970 or 1971. We don't really know. What the horse doing? I don't know. Stretching after polo, like this guy. They met in 1970 or 1971, probably at a polo event or something social, near the Windsor Castle. Spending $2 million to make a gun that shoots popcorn without making it disintegrate sounds like something Mira would end up doing. No, I would let someone else do it, then I would steal it. Entirely different. I wish I had hair so you could get Camilla's hairstyle. Camilla? I don't know why I add R's to words. So Charles was immediately in love with Camilla. Apparently she had a wonderful smile. And she was confident, funny, sarcastic, and, you know, she wasn't nervous or uptight around him. She was quite relaxed, unlike many other women who were obsessed with him at the time. And both of them have the same hobbies. They had so much in common. They liked horses. They liked country life. That's gotta be the most rich sentence I've ever heard. Oh, we have so much in common. We both like horses in the country. How is that a hobby? Sometimes we like to dress up like normal people and go walk in the mud. Weirdos. Fancy a good shag? Well, interesting that you say that. So, Charles found her comforting and easy to talk to. Also, during one of their first ever conversations, Camilla joked that her great-grandmother, had been the mistress of King Edward VII. So when she met Charles, she said, my great-grandmother was the mistress of King Edward VII, so how about it? She was asking to be his mistress. Apparently, a joke, but that's insane to say to a prince. Maybe that's why he probably was into it. So she also fulfilled the same role. Yes, foreshadowing I come from a long line of mistresses. Yeah, it was an interesting choice, but apparently he thought about it. But the timing of the relationship was terrible. Charles was called away for the Royal Navy service overseas, and while he was gone, Camilla, who couldn't keep her panties on, had a long-running relationship with Andrew Parker Bowles. So while he was away, she was like, "I'm so lonely, Andrew, come back." And he did. But when Charles returned and he was like, "Oh, I'm so ready to get with Camilla again," he discovered that she was engaged and getting ready to marry Andrew. Charles is into NTR, allegedly. Hey, it's tradition. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Can you be my mistress? Me? I don't want to be the mistress. I want to be the main girl. Rude. So she was engaged. But also, before he went off to service, the queen really wasn't down with her. Because she had a past, quote unquote, because she was dating people publicly. Not Prince Andrew. This is Andrew... excuse me. This is Andrew Parker Bowles. Because she had an on and off relationship with him, which was quite high profile, quote unquote, the queen didn't really go for that. They liked the men, or they liked people to marry, I don't want to use the word pure, but pure with no background and things like that. God rest the queen. Sure. Sure. We'll go with that. So when I said the queen was all over this, she had the ability to deny relationships if she saw fit. But when Charles came back, he was like, "No, I want to be with Camilla, mummy." He did call her mummy, which was also weird. A clean record is what the monarchy preferred. So they denied. So they said, "No, you can't marry Camilla." Then off he went to join the navy, to do his navy things. And when he came back, he was like, "But I want to be with her mummy." But by then, she'd already moved on to Andrew. So depending on who you speak to, Charles was either super devastated or quietly heartbroken. And apparently, I mean, the royal family, I guess just the British in general, I guess well, the royal family in particular, they weren't allowed to say anything out loud. So he wasn't allowed to be like, "I don't agree. I want you to marry me, Camilla." So he let it happen. He also attended the wedding, which I guess he had to, but like, how awkward watching the woman you love get married to another man. But yeah, people say that had he been allowed to marry Camilla, like, so much drama that happened throughout the 70s, the 80s, the 90s probably never would have happened. And you know what? Diana probably would still be with us. So people have it out for Camilla. That would be so awkward. You have to, though, don't you? Didn't Harry invite his ex-girlfriend to his wedding to Meghan? Next, let's move on to... Oh, sorry, that's Prince Charles stretching his hamstrings. This is Camilla with Andrew. There they are together. Maid of honor, best man, nah. Cock, good sir. I think he did. Harry, by the way. Yeah. I'm guessing in, like, the royal circle, you just have to... I don't know. I feel like dating within the royal circle is very much don't shit where you eat. Also, you're probably related. You're probably related, and to keep up appearances, you have to invite people and be like, "It's fine. I could have been the future princess. It's fine." So in 1973, Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles. Charles attended the wedding, which, you know, is weird, but that's fine. Camilla and Andrew would go on to have 2 children together. Tom Parker Bowles in 1974 and Laura Parker Bowles in 1978. So... by the time the scandals came to light, Camilla wasn't like a mysterious being. Everyone knew who she was, and everyone knew she was married to a very, like, well-established family and was involved in British high society. So it wasn't like, "Oh my god, who's this random chick that Charles is in?" This was like he was involved with Camilla, married to Andrew Parker Bowles. Like, they were big names. They're talking about the royal tree, the family tree, the family wreath. Damn, yeah. So it wasn't like a, ooh, everyone knew. And we'll talk about that. So Charles continued his endless bachelor era, where the monarchy and the media were obsessed with him getting married, which I guess happened with Harry and William. Well, William got married pretty quickly. I guess Harry wanted to be a bachelor for longer. And this is where it gets, I don't know, I feel like it gets weird. So at one point, before Charles dated Diana, he dated Diana's older sister, Lady Sarah McCorkadale, who was known as Lady Sarah Spencer. So he dated Diana's sister as like a, you know, as a bachelor does. I need some water, my mouth is dry. Oh, Harry enjoyed the bachelor life. I fear that if there were iPhones when Charles was around, this would have been even more explosive. Love the names. They're so posh. Their names are in a different tax bracket. Be like, I see. So he didn't date Sarah for long, but it's kind of weird because he met Diana when she was a teenager, and she was like the third wheel, you know, as like if you date someone and they have like a sibling, they're kind of the third wheel sometimes. So she was about 16 when she met Charles. We'll talk about the age gap in a bit. But yeah, she was about 16 and she was shy. She's always had this shy aura about her. And you know, she wasn't particularly the center of attention at events and things. She was just kind of always on the sidelines. The gossip must have been horrid. There was an interview that I considered including, but I didn't because it just felt like additional info that didn't have anything to do. But it was the first interview by Charles and Diana after they'd been married. It's really interesting because she talks about how the tabloids spoke about her relentlessly and that she wished they would focus on anything else, but they were hyper focused on her. It's an interesting interview. She also seems so sweet. She was also very young. Now, because I didn't know about their age gap, but while I was watching the interview, I was like, oh, she seems so sweet. And then you find out she's like 19, and then you're like, oh. Oh. I miss the old tabloids. Dude, I don't. They were brutal. Guess she was humble about it. She was so sweet. She seemed so sweet and so funny. And Charles had the personality of a wet mop. I don't know what to tell you. Every time he would open his mouth in the interview, I'd just be like... And then Diana would speak and I'd find myself smiling and be like, oh my god, she's so sweet, she's so funny. And then Charles would open his mouth and I'd be like... He's talking again. King Charles should be seen and not heard. But I'll drop the link in the Discord if you want to watch that interview. It's up on the Royal Palace YouTube channel. The duality of them. Yeah, it's like she was so charismatic. And he was just dick. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, the relationship didn't last long. Yes, and then he broke up with Sarah Spencer. How weird. So apparently when they got together, so he was walking with Diana in the gardens, allegedly. We're going by what they've told us. They were walking in the gardens and she said that he had looked so sad after his uncle passed. And he was like, oh my god, this girl is an empath. He was probably like, oh my goodness, this girl has empathy. Oh, that's unseen in the royal family. Oh my goodness. And apparently that's when he fell in love with her. Allegedly. If you see what he's put Diana through, I'm gonna proceed in love with her with allegedly at every turn. Hello, Zephyr Arcade! Congratulations, by the way. I saw your post. Happy anniversary. So the magazine's always like, secret Obama Trump test tube baby. Oh, you mean like those ones? No, those ones are different. I was talking about like the sun and the mirror. All of those tabloids were so brutal in the 90s. They'd be like, Diana's secret binging. She was known to have an eating disorder. I love your British accent. Thank you. Thank you. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Yeah, they were horrific. Yeah, they drove people to the edge. I always think about Britney's run with the tabloids in the late 90s, early 2000s. Because if you think they're bad now, they were really bad. So bad. You didn't really have the right to privacy. So... Reinhardt, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome backstage. So here is Charles and Diana during their courtship. I do like her posture in this photo. She looks so done with it. She's like, ugh. Also, sausage finger Charles here. He's had swollen fingers his whole life. I've noticed that. I always look at his hands. Don't ask me why. Because I'm traumatized by that one photo. But he's always... That's gotta be because his parents were related, right? Yeah, Lindsay Lohan went through it. Hilary Duff went through it. Her dress is so pretty. Oh, she was a fashion icon, Murgo. I miss Diana so much. I really wish Diana was still around. She had so much going for her. It's a shame it was taken so early. Once again, I feel like after the incident with Diana, perhaps the tabloids slowed down once they realized what had happened. You know what they say about men with big hands? Yeah, what do they say about men with big fingers, Logan? He looks childish in every pic. The 1,000-yard stare. She was also quite young, which you notice. Like when I tell you she was 19, you probably notice. Like, you start noticing how young she was at the time. That hand looks pretty. His hands always look like little sausages. They look like a bunch of sausages. And sometimes, have you seen the one where the inauguration? Hold on. Charles fingers ring. He was wearing his pinky ring and his fingers were so swollen. Who did that? His fingers were so swollen that the ring was like cutting off circulation. The coronation, thank you, not the I can't find the photo right now. But he's always had swelly fingers. I imagine it's because his parents are related. Newsweek. Everything King Charles said about his famous sausage fingers. This is Prince Charles. I don't know. King Charles, excuse me. He really looks like the Crypt Keeper, huh? They don't age well in the royal family. Is Diana Zerum, are you being for real? Yeah, a lot of tabloids got a lot of flack, and I'm glad they did, because fuck them. Yeah. Good look. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it looks like he's always had them. Wrong photo. Looks like he's always had... He looks like his hands are too big for his body. I don't know. Anyway. That's a topic for another day. I don't pay attention to other places, Mira. I feel like that was world news. I don't know. Inbreeding. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? I got distracted by his sausage fingers. Right. So, they reconnected in the late 1970s, but their relationship didn't become serious until the 1980s. So Diana was young, shy, aristocratic, and the Queen thought she'd be a perfect future princess. There was only a small issue. She was 19 when they got engaged, and he was in his early 30s. Which is kind of gross when I think about it, and perhaps he did it because Mummy told him he had to. Their wedding was in 1981, and it was a fairy tale. You've probably seen photos of their wedding all over the place. Look how beautiful she looked. Ugh, she was a fashion icon. I don't know what to tell you. How beautiful is that photo? Except for Charles. Ew, it's a little bit ew. I was 8 years old. Yeah, it was hard. It was everywhere. It's the opposite of a gold digger. I wouldn't have known anyway. I feel like this is just a historical thing. I was a child, and I remember it. I don't know. Interesting. America. Millions watched globally as Diana became the Princess of Wales in one of the most famous royal weddings in history. I agree, to be honest. It was... I remember watching it. No, I don't. I remember rewatching it. They must have done it for an anniversary. Oh, actually, they got divorced in '96. When did I watch it? I'm not sure. I don't want to say it was after her death, because I feel like that would be kind of fucked up to be like, oh, Diana's dead. Let's rewatch her wedding. But I have seen it. I wonder why. Probably in a documentary or something. Anyway, it was beautiful. It was wonderful and beautiful and gorgeous. Anyway, she looks fantastic. But apparently, even while, you know, as soon as they got married, the relationship already had cracks forming. Charles reportedly still carried strong feelings for Camilla, and Diana claimed that she sensed Camilla's presence immediately amongst their marriage. He likes to refer to Camilla as his best friend at the time. So it wasn't a secret that Camilla was Charles's mistress. Even though she was married, Camilla was married. And it was kind of like an open secret where everyone knew Charles was still, I don't know if physical with Camilla, but he was still definitely hanging around with Camilla and talking to her all the time. So in later interviews, Diana would say that it felt like there were 3 of us in this marriage. And she wasn't being dramatic. Apparently, it really felt like 3 of them in the marriage. So I have a clip to show you from this interview. So this interview is from 19... when was the revenge dress? Hold on. So this interview was from 1995, a year before she passed. It was like a tell-all from Diana's point of view, because Charles did one previously, which we will talk about. But this is from a very famous interview. You've probably seen clips from it. Here we go. This is her.
Very much so.
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
Yes. In 1987, the royal couple discontinued their duties, which I will tell you about shortly, because it took years before they actually got their divorce. So they were married, if you do the math. So they got married in 1981. So not even 5-6 years later, they stopped appearing together publicly. We'll talk about the divorce. Divorce didn't get finalized till the 90s. So I don't know what they were trying to do. Get together? I don't know. Get together again. I guess the children were involved by that time. So it was probably complicated as a royal. Royals generally don't get divorced. It's quite shameful. So I wonder if the queen just refused until, you know, it happened. But yes, so it always felt like from the day they got married that Camilla was always involved. She sounds so depressed. Dude, that interview is heartbreaking. Also, side note, the Prince Charles interview that he did a year before Diana did this one, you can find that everywhere online. The Diana one is so much harder to find. The Prince Charles one is even like on the official YouTube channel, but the Diana one is missing. which is kind of fucked up. It kind of feels like they're still trying to suppress it even after the fact. We'll talk about the Charles interview. So by the mid-1980s, like 3 years after they got married, their fairy tale was collapsing. Charles and Diana had 2 children by this time. William, Prince of Wales, in 1982. Damn. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, in 1984. There's only 2 years between Harry and William? I always forget about that. I don't know why, but Harry seems so much younger than William to me. And it's never till I read it again that I'm like, oh yeah. Suspicious, exactly. I always forget there's 2 years between them. Anyway, so publicly, they were still keeping up appearances to make it look like they were the perfect royal family, but privately, the relationship had become deeply unhappy. Also, she was so young. She had William when she was like 21. Such a baby. So Charles reportedly felt emotionally incompatible, quote, with Diana, and Diana felt isolated, ignored, and she felt crushed by royal duties and royal life and the constant media attention. Hi Mira, hello. I can imagine. I mean, even as an aristocrat, you're probably living your life and then you become a royal and then you have these crazy rules assigned to you. What you can and can't do. What you can and can't wear. What you can and can't say. So in a later interview, the one that I showed you, she spoke about her bulimia, her loneliness, and her struggles with mental health during this period of her life, being married to Charles. Meanwhile, Charles was going back to Camilla for companionship and missing his best friend. Ooh. Just married to have suffering on the daily. Yeah, I feel like he married her because he had to marry someone. And if you marry, I mean, I'm reaching here, but sometimes you may choose a younger partner because they're easier to control or they'll put up with more. But yeah. So during this time, we assume that Charles and Camilla had become intimate again, so they were physically cheating on both of their spouses. So by the time Tampon Gate happened in 1989, which we're about to talk about, Charles and Diana were still legally married and working as a royal couple, even though like 1987 they kind of stopped appearing with each other, but they were still doing their duties, their royal duties, which is, I don't know, what is a royal duty? Just going visiting hospitals and shit? I don't know what they do. They just walk around and go, very good. So they were still legally married, and they wouldn't officially separate till 1992, and then the divorce wouldn't be granted till 1996. Oh, that's when she did the tell-all interview. Maybe that's what forced them to get the divorce, when she did that interview. I just realized she did that interview in 96 as well. I might have to check what, well, I guess I won't be able to find out what month they got divorced. I wonder if it coincides with the interview. If the queen was like, okay, and we're done. There's no saving this. Cut it off. It's a divorce. So the leak call happened years before the divorce happened. So let us talk about Tampon Gate. It's also known as Camilla Gate. So the scandal was about a private phone call that was leaked between Charles and Camilla that happened in 1989. It was leaked in 1993. Can I tell you what happened? So it was recorded. I didn't even know this was a thing, but I feel like I've seen this in a movie or something. It was recorded by someone using a radio scanner by accident, allegedly. I don't believe the accidental part. I feel like you know who you're eavesdropping on, but it was recorded on a radio scanner. I just imagine this guy in his car with like a little antenna listening in and recording it. But it didn't get leaked till 1993. So, recap. Charles is still married to Diana when this call is happened in 1989. Camilla is married to her husband, Andrew. Camilla had children. Charles and Diana had children. And the public didn't know that Charles and Diana were not together anymore, technically. They were living together but living separate lives. How do you accidentally... Exactly. I don't think that was an accident. The paparazzi don't listen to anything on accident. Apparently it was just a random dude, but allegedly. Tabloids used to tap the... That's so true. They did. That's a whole other thing. They were in trouble for that for ages. They would tap the royals' phones. It's such a well-known thing. Hello, cool gamer. So, let's talk about this. But yes, so eventually the recording made its way to the press, but it didn't leak publicly until 1993, which is kind of interesting that it didn't leak till then. They had it, but they, I don't know, were holding it. So officially they had separated in 1992. So this leaked a year after they officially broke up. But at the time the recording happened, they were still very much together. Kind of. Yes, but no. So the scandal was so popular because the conversation is so weird. Like, it's not romantic. It was so awkward. If it was romantic, perhaps it could have been excused. You'd be like, ooh. But Charles was emotional, needy. He says some crazy stuff. I will give you a dramatic reading of this call. Thank you for the hug. Charles joked that he wanted to live in Camilla's panties, and then made the comment about being a Tampax. Potential blackmail. You wouldn't even try to blackmail the royal family. Don't even try that. The money you would make from printing that would be way more than the royal family would give you. It was actually leaked by an Australian magazine first. I think it was a New Idea. And then a few days later, the British released it, which is kind of interesting. Really weird. But yeah, the King of England, the future King of England, I had the most embarrassing phone leak of all time, I guess. All right, so let's get into the call. So, it's very long, so I'll only read you some parts that I've highlighted. It's 11 minutes long. The transcript is like 5 pages long. So he goes, so it starts mid-sentence. So he goes, he was a bit anxious, actually. And Camilla goes, was he? He thought he might have gone too far. Oh well. Anyway, you know, that's the sort of thing one has to be aware of and sort of feel one's way along, if you know what I mean, Camilla. You're awfully good feeling your way along. Oh, stop. I want to feel my way along you, all over you, and up and down you, and in and out. Oh, Charles! Particularly in and out. Oh, that's just what I need at the moment. Is it? And then at this point, the person scanning the call realizes what he's getting, and he speaks over to record the date. He goes, December 18th. And then Camilla, he was like, oh my God, I've got gold here. December 18th. And then Camilla goes, I know it would revive me. I can't bear a Saturday night without that. Awkward. Thank you so much for the raid. Just in time for my dramatic reading. And she goes, I know it would revive me. I can't bear a Saturday night without you. Oh God. It's like that program, Start of the Week. I can't start my week without you. Both of these people have never said a sexy thing in their entire life. And then Charles goes, I fill up your tank. And then Camilla goes, yes, you do. And then Charles, quite the narcissist, might I add, goes, then you can cope. Then I'm all right.
What about me? The trouble is I need you several times a week. So do I. I need you all the week, all the time. Oh God, I'll just live inside of your trousers or something. It would be much easier.
What are you going to turn into, Charles? A pair of knickers? Both laugh, it says. Oh, you're going to come back as a pair of knickers?
Or God forbid, a Tampax, just my luck. Oh,
you are a complete idiot, Charles. Oh, what a wonderful idea.
My luck to be chucked down the lavatory and go on and on forever.
Is this sexy talk?
And go on and on forever, swirling around in the top, never going down.
Oh, darling.
Until the next one comes through.
Or perhaps you could come back as a box.
What sort of box?
A box of Tampax, so you could just keep going.
That's true.
Repeating yourself? Oh, darling, I just want you now.
Do you? So do I.
Desperately, desperately, desperately. Oh, I thought of you so much at Yarraby.
Did you?
Simply mean we couldn't just be there together.
Desperate. If you could be here, I long to ask Nancy sometimes.
Nancy is Anne Winifred Sullivan, the Duchess of Westminster, called Nancy by her friends. So, at the time of this phone call, the prince was staying at her residence. Not a house, her residence. Charles was consulting with... Who's CPP? I don't know. This is part of the transcript. About whether or not to impose upon... Oh, Camilla. Duh. So he was chatting with Camilla to see if he should ask Nancy if she would allow them to fuck at her house, basically. Who acronyms their name like that? So this is from the... I can send through the transcript as well. Thank you to the Royalty subreddit, because they typed out the full transcript. So he wants to ask Nancy if they can be together at her house. Why don't you?
I daren't.
I daren't?
I daren't.
Because I think she's in love with you? She'd do anything you asked.
She'd tell all sorts of people.
No, she wouldn't, because she'd be much too frightened of what you might say to her. I think you've got... I'm afraid. It's a terrible thing to say, but I think, you know, those sorts of people... What does she mean by that? Do feel very strongly about you. You've got such a hold over her.
Really?
And I think as usual, you're underestimating yourself.
But she might be terribly jealous or something.
Does this man think every woman wants to fuck him? I'm telling you, I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, now that's a point. I wonder she might be, I suppose.
You never know, do you?
No, the little green-eyed monster might be lurking inside her. No, but I mean the thing is, you're so good when people are so flattered to be taken into your confidence. But I don't know they'd betray you. You know, real friends.
Really?
I don't. Have you gone to sleep?
No, I'm here.
Darling, listen. I talked to David tonight again. It might not be any good.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you why. He's got these children of those Crawley girls and their nanny staying. I'm going to ring him again tomorrow. He's going to try and hold them off till Friday. But as an alternative, perhaps I might ring up Charlie. So they are they're trying to figure out where they can bang in secrecy and who won't snitch on them. But I will end it there. It goes on for a while, and then... They talk about work. And then they complain about not being able to spend time with each other. And then she talks about her husband leaving, like what day her husband's leaving. So they decide to meet up on a Wednesday night. So they're discussing it again. Where's the part where they say goodnight? Okay, this is my favorite part. I do love you and I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Actually, no, I want to tell you about the part where he's like, can I find it? Damn it. There's so much in here. I don't think I highlighted it. Damn it! There's a part where he says, your greatest accomplishment is loving me. Oh yeah, here it is. He goes, oh yeah, that's exactly where I was reading. I guess that's why I didn't highlight it. So she goes, I do love you and I'm so proud of you. And he goes, oh, I'm so proud of you. Don't be silly. I've never achieved anything. Yes, you have. No, I haven't. Your greatest achievement is loving me. Oh, darling, easier than falling off a chair. You suffer all these indignities and tortures and calumnies. Oh, darling, don't be so silly. I'd suffer anything for you. That's a love. It's the strength of our love. Night, night. Night, darling. Sounds as if you're dragging an enormous piece of string behind you with hundreds of tin pots and cans attached to it. Night, night, before the battery goes. Mwah. Night. He blew her a kiss. And then she goes, I love you. And then he goes, I don't want to say goodbye. Neither do I, but you must get some sleep. Bye. Bye, darling. Love you. Bye. Hopefully talk to you in the morning, please. Bye. I do love you. Night. 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 Love you forever. Night. Goodbye, my darling. Night. Night, night. Night. Bye-bye. Going. Gone. Going. Gone. Night. Bye. Press the button, Charles. Going to press the tit. What? And then and then she goes, all right, darling. God, I wish you were pressing mine. God, I wish I was. Harder and harder. They don't know how to sexy talk. I don't know how to help them. Night. Night. Love you. Ah, love you. Press the tit. Adore you. Night. 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 I like this one line where it says blows a kiss or Camilla blows a kiss or farts. We can't be sure. And then he goes, night. And then she goes, good night, my darling. I love you. And then Charles finally hangs up the phone. Finally. Yeah, I got game. The game in question. It's so long. I cut out so much, but I don't think any of them. How is that sexy? You'd flush me down the toilet. What? Oh, I wish I could, Charles. Oh, Charles. Oh my, I wish I could. So that's Tampon Gate. So this released and it went insane. It basically destroyed what little public image Charles had left. It like destroyed it. And you hang up. No, it basically, yeah. It was very much the opposite of sexy. Yeah. That fart stank, so I gotta hang up now. That sounded like it never ended. I feel like the guy in the car was just probably like with his little antenna. Oh my god. Be like, dear God, it never ends. But yes, so I mean, to reiterate, this leaked in 1993. They publicly had announced that they separated in 1992. This was recorded in 1989. It's very retroactive. So it was a giant mess, basically. So even though legally they were still married when this was like dropped, and everyone's like, oh my god, they're headed for divorce, which I feel like was kind of obvious at that time. They always make fun of Charles any chance they get. I feel like everyone in the Commonwealth makes fun of Charles. I don't think, no offense to the Queen, I don't think any of her children were good monarchy choices. I believe there was a debate that William should take over, but Charles chucked a hissy fit and was like, no, I want to be king, mummy. Mummy, I want to be king. It's not fair. It's my birthright. Yeah. A lot happened. So anyway, when this leaked, imaginably, everyone was on Diana's side. So Diana came across as, you know, trapped in this relationship. And you know, tale as old as time. And you know, because it was leaked after they broke up, everyone was kind of pointing at the fact that it was infidelity. So when they like heard the actual phone call, and he was so attached to Camilla, like it wasn't a regular phone call. It was like, oh, you're the love of my life, Camilla. Let me be a tampon inside of you and then flush me down the toilet. Oh, I'm a naughty little boy. He also sounds a bit like a mummy's boy. And the phone sex was abysmal, but I guess that's how the royal family does it. My great aunt hated how he called her mommy. It's quite weird. But like I said, if it was like romantic, or he was like, he had game, if he was like suave, I feel like perhaps it wouldn't have been as big of a scandal. How old was he? Oh gosh. How old was Charles in 1989? He was 40. Oh, actually, he would have been 41 because that was recorded in December, and he turned 41 on November 14th. So he would have been 41. He would have been 41, and Diana would have been in her late 20s. 40, yeah. I guess that's how 40-year-olds flirt. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I feel like if he was suave, it maybe would have not been as big of a scandal, but it was so weird and bizarre. Like, who brings up Tampax and toilets while trying to be sexy on the phone? I don't know. Oh, anyway, I just keep thinking about it. Like, that's... What do you do? Do you think she liked that? Surely she was just buttering him up and agreeing with him. I don't know. I can't fathom that someone listened to that and was even remotely turned. Maybe she was wearing like a mask and she was in bed doing her nails. And she was like, oh yes. Oh, I like the idea of that. Mm-hmm. Yes, totally. Oh yes, Charles. Yes, yes. Oh yes. I wish you were a tampon too. Oh yes. Like, I can't imagine she was like twirling her hair and being like, oh, Charles. I willingly choose to believe she liked it. I don't know. If a phone call of me saying I wanted to be a tampon got leaked, I'd jump. Yeah, I can't. Like, that's so unbelievably embarrassing. She's one of the cool girls? What do you mean? I just imagine that she was just not interested. When he talked, she covered the phone and giggled. She was like, oh my god, you must hear this. He said he wanted to be a tampon. So Diana was becoming one of the most famous women on earth at this time. She was really good at playing the media. So this is where it gets juicy. So I showed you that interview earlier, which is from 1996. Which I'm now believing, in my mind, was probably the catalyst for the Queen approving the divorce. But in 1994, after Tampon Gate, I hate this. I'm gonna make a correlation here. But anyway, so in 1994, Charles publicly admitted to cheating on Diana in a televised interview. They did it to seem more down to earth. Like, they were trying to make him seem more human. He admitted he'd been unfaithful and that the marriage had irretrievably broken down. No, I bet you a lawyer told him to say that. It was meant to like humanize him and make him like improve his public image. So I have a clip of that interview if you'd like to sit tight so I can show you. My mom had her wedding band designed off of Diana's. Oh, I don't know what Diana's ring looks like. So this is the Charles interview that he was, where he admitted that he cheated on Diana and it was televised. This reminds me of the Andrew situation, because I think they did this to Charles to make him look better, but he didn't, which is what they did with the Andrew interview. Which the Queen knew, by the way, because when Andrew said to the Queen, I'm going to go do an interview to to clear my name of all these island boy allegations, the queen was like, I feel like you shouldn't. And then he's like, no, mummy, I promise it's gonna go well. I promise, mummy. And then she agreed to let Andrew do the interview, and that backfired, which it also, like, she must have known. I guess she just couldn't say no to Andrew. She must have known after this interview backfired terribly in 1994. But once again, perhaps we shouldn't have let the royals step too much into the media limelight, because it's been a mess since then. But here is the Charles interview.
Most damaging charge that is made in relation to your marriage is that you were, because of your relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles, from the beginning, persistently unfaithful to your wife, and thus caused the breakdown. What is your response to that persistent
Yes, Charles, what is your
criticism?
response?
That's the persistent criticism, is it? Well, I
hate the
the
way this
trouble
man
is, you
talks.
see, that these things, again, as I was saying earlier, are so personal. It's difficult to know quite how to, to talk about these things
This is about
in
2
front of
minutes long.
everybody. And obviously, I don't think many people would want to. But I mean, all I can say is that there's been so much speculation, feeding on every other kind of speculation, that it all becomes bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, all I could say is that I mean, there is no truth in so much of this speculation.
Covering for Camilla. We know
Mrs.
there
Parker
is.
Bowles is a great friend of mine.
Oh,
I
I
have
bet she is.
a large number of friends I'm terribly lucky to have.
Oh,
so
he
many
likes
friends
orgies.
who I think are wonderful and make the whole difference to my life,
Wonderfully
which
in
would become
bed.
intolerable otherwise.
Intolerable.
And she has been a friend for a very long time.
Yeah, I bet she has.
And along with a lot of other friends, and will continue to be a friend for a very
Is he
long
just
time.
admitting to sleeping with a bunch of
And
women?
I think also most people probably would realize that when marriages break down, awful and miserable as that is, that so often, that it is your friends who are the most important
And sometimes
helpful and
it's your friends that
understanding
ruin your
and
marriage.
encouraging. Otherwise, you would go stark raving mad. And that's what friends are for.
Understandably, when your marriage collapsed, you formed
Understandably. Fuck
close
this interviewer,
friendships.
by the
You,
way.
re-establish close friendships of whatever character that friendship is. Did you try to be faithful and honourable to your wife when you took on
This
a vow
interviewer
of
is
marriage?
just like rolling balls to him. He's not
Absolutely.
even kicking them. He's just like, roll.
And you were.
Yes. Until it became irretrievably broken down.
Irretrievably broken down. So he was
Us both
faithful
having tried.
until shit got hard, and then he cheated on her.
You've been very open about all of this and what you've said. Do you now hope that this issue and expect this issue to go away? Is that what you hope will now happen?
Would it be awfully nice if it did?
I also want to mention about that video specifically. It is a 1.5 hour documentary. It was like a news package thing. I just want to check Charles the Private Man. I just want to confirm it's an 1.5 hours, and it basically goes through his life. They show his kids. They show him working. They show the paparazzi. He's doing like his royal business. And then like an hour in, they sandwich this clip in. So it's like kind of hidden. So this is like good PR for him. And then they shove this little bit in, which is like 9 minutes long. I think it's 6 or 9 minutes long, that whole section. I just chopped off like the part that I wanted to. And then it goes back to him doing royal things and international visits and visiting kids in hospitals. So it's just like good promo, good promo, good promo. I'm a cheater. Good promo, good promo. Black Raid! Hello, Yomi! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Ilu6. I can read. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. I can read. I swear to god I can read. In my idol era. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the shout out. Please make sure you go check out Yomi. They're so much fun. I love them. Oh my god, your shorts are so fucking good. I get your shorts all the time. And your posts. Your posts are crazy. So much good art. Drooling. Scaly Stylist, thank you for the follow. Capotilus. I can read. Thank you for the follow. Maple Syrup Hawks. Baby, I can't read. Thank you for the follow. Lubber, seeing you on this time. I finally had a chance to send the labo. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing wonderfully, Yomi. I hope you had a wonderful stream and you're doing well as well. I love you. We're actually talking about the royal scandal Tampon Gate, where Prince Charles and the Camilla call leaked. Because this is what I've been obsessed with for the last, 2 weeks. So we're chatting that. Syrup... Oh, okay. Thank you. It's a portmanteau. Syrup Fox with a PH. Thank you. I will not forget it. I will not forget it now that you told me. The what gate? Oh, I said it. Tampon Gate. Please, would you like another dramatic reading? Would you like another dramatic reading of the phone call? Basically, while Prince Charles, King Charles, was married to Diana, he was cheating on her with Camilla, you know, the woman he's married to now, Queen Camilla. And he was on the phone call telling her that he wished he would live in her panties. And he wished that he was a tampon so that he could live in her panties. Just wait till he says he wants to be flushed by her. It's supposed to be a sexy call, but it really was just traumatizing. Yomer experienced psychological mind break from Nier Automata today. Oh, you know, I've never played it. Sounds about right. Yeah, it's the most cringe phone sex thing I've ever heard in my life. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And we just watched a little clip of Prince Charles admitting to cheating on Diana. So, now that we've... Oh, yeah, that's where we... Oh, okay, yes. All right, so we listened to the interview where Diana says that there were 3 people in their marriage.
Most damaging...
Wrong one. So... so many photos. So, while Prince Charles was doing that interview, instead of Diana staying home and crying, she went out in this dress. She went out to where is it? The revenge dress. She visited the... Oh my god, why can't I find it anymore? I have so many notes, they're everywhere. Oblivion, hello, welcome in, Oblivion. Oblivion Remy, thank you for the follow. Red Knight, thank you so much for the follow as well. Beztaru, thank you for the follow. Waiting to be flushed by her definitely would have been a royal flush. It would have been his greatest achievement in life. You should play Nier Automata. The bit Yomi played made me blow my eyes out. Wait, really? Wait, it's sad? Wait, I feel like I know nothing about this. Maybe I should play it. Add it to the list! I have so many. I haven't played Cyberpunk yet either. I want to see Mira in this dress. This is risky, but she's no longer part of the royal family. So anyway, while Prince Charles at the time was doing this interview where he admitted to cheating on Diana, Diana was out strutting it in this dress. Yes, Diana attended an event wearing her famous revenge dress. I feel like it was planned. People don't know whether it was planned or not, but it feels planned. We're here for wild scandals. I love royal family scandals. I don't know why. You should play Nier Automata. Oh, sorry. I already read that one. Do you have that dress? No, I don't have this dress. Do you think this dress has to be in a vault somewhere? It would be worth millions. Your model's super unique, by the way. I love it. Thank you so much. I'm a clown. Thank you. Oh, wait, my God. I never introduced myself. Hi, I'm Mira Mayheme. I'm your runaway clown and escaped criminal, and I'm not crazy. I'm just dedicated. Hello. Welcome to the circus. You have to check it out for real. I will. It stabs you in the heart and twists the knife. I just thought it was an action game. It made you ugly cry? I cry at everything. Perhaps we should add it to the list to play. I just thought it was just like an action game with cute girls. Never mind. M-I-R-A, Mears. We're not doing the chant. So you're Harley Quinn. Okay, I get it. Excuse me. My nickname is Hatsune Friku. Get it right. I didn't agree to that one either. But thank you. Oh, it made me ugly cry. Like the end of Pragmata ugly cry or ugly cry. I cried at near. Damn it. I need to play this then. Who grabbed my boob? But she accepted it. Hatsune Friku. It was bestowed upon me pre-debut and it stuck, apparently. But she's accepted it. What else can I do? But yes, revenge dress. Why? I'm being touched everywhere now. So I have the name of the dress. Why can't I find it now? And the designer. It was Vanity Fair. Oh, here we go. I found it. It's just really messy. So yes. So while Charles was doing this interview, crying or whatever he was doing, being a baby and talking about his mummy, and cheating on Diana with Camilla, the love of his life. Stop, I can't see Miku. What do you mean? I look nothing like her! What do you mean? I don't look anything like her! I don't know why they call me Hatsune Friku. I don't think we look the same at all! I have a hat! I'm obviously different. She attended the Vanity Fair event at Serpentine Gallery in a black off-the-shoulder Christina Stambolian dress that she never wore before because it was too risky for a royal. So while Charles is doing his media tour, she stepped out in this dress and everyone went, oh my god. And they labeled it the revenge dress. Let's go, Diana. Applause for Oh, my background music's off. Let's applause Diana, Hatsune Friku. Stop this! Because you sing really well? I don't think that's why. Hold on, it's the blue hair? She's not allowed to own blue hair. I'm allowed to have blue hair too. Yomi has blue hair. Wait a minute. Oh, great hatted one. Exactly, I have a hat. I'm different. I'm a different species of Hatsune Friku. Hatsune has a hat as well. I've never seen her in a hat. Never seen her, doesn't count. Just ignore the turquoise twin. Her twin tails are different to mine! That's it. You're gonna regret it when I get my new hairstyle. You'll never see this hairstyle again. Oh, I just spat everywhere. Disgusting. Good on her for doing it. I agree. You don't have hair, Mary. You have toothpick. Yeah, that's another nickname. Colgate lady, I suppose. Doesn't have Miku blue hair, but it's hold on. Hold on. Where's the? Can someone trigger the emo thing because I don't have it set up? Can someone trigger the emo button? Oh no, I have it. Don't do it. Oh, look at me. I'm not Miku. Wouldn't it be funny if you're just like Miku black hair? Black-haired Miku. Miku blue is its own shade of blue. Damn you. Don't poke holes in my argument. You have Baja Blast colored hair. Oh, I do love Baja Blast. You're just black hair Miku. That's not how this works. Emoku. Mira's hair is greenish blue. Yeah. And Miko's hair is bluish green. It's different. That's a shiny Hatsune Miku. Now you're just black rock. Sorry, what? Hi, Amira. Hello. Welcome. Revenge hair Miku even. Miku doesn't have big boobas. Yeah! Look at them go! Circus! Quick, distraction from calling me Miku. Circus! Huh? ADT, thank you for the follow. Teal, was it? Yeah. Teal. It's different. You with black hair is your base form. You wish blue is your super Saiyan blue form. Circus! I didn't mean to follow on that. No, you followed while I was bouncing my boobies. We know what you're here for. We know why you're here. You're here to join the circus! Okay. Punk Chump, thank you so much for the follow. Happy accidents. Happy accident. Behold the circus tent. Welcome to the circus. It's me, a clown. Y'all haven't read the good stuff if you think Mikus are flat. I don't think I've seen anything from... I've seen the tech behind Hatsune Miku, but I don't think I've seen anything with her in it. Mira wants a happy accident. What do you mean? I beg your pardon? Say that again. I dare you. We need to unionize? No union. You will be eliminated. If you try to unionize, I will eliminate you. Thank you. Where were we? Revenge dress. Yes. Yes. Charles embarrassed himself. He did that interview. Diana went out in this sexy dress. And then in 1995, she did her interview, which we saw briefly here.
Very much so.
Where she talked about her bulimia.
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
There were 3 of us in this marriage. Exactly. So there were 3 of them in this marriage. Hi's union card. No union cards allowed. Thank you very much. Maybe you and me could do look like a bit. That's it. That's it. I'm changing my 2.0. I'm changing my hair. Well, I guess I'll always be called Miku. Damn it. I'm rebranding. I'm gonna become blonde. I'm gonna be blonde. Actually, do you know what? The white in my hair is just gonna slowly spread until I just have white hair. You've driven me crazy by calling me Hatsune Friku. Princess Diana ran away. She didn't run away. She didn't run away. But that was in 1997. That was in 1997, which we're not really going to talk about. 1990... Hag clown. Hag clown? I'm not a hag. I am a hag, aren't I? I can't even deny it anymore. I truly am a hag. My birthday was last month. I'm a hag. Silver Fox Miku. Damn it. Well then you'll just be white-haired Miku. I'm never gonna get rid of the Miku. That's it. I'm making a second channel called Hatsune Friku. I'm on it. That's what I'm gonna do today. Don't worry about it. I'm not 36! Stop adding years to my age! Albino Friku. Do it, emo clown. Why? Why? Why must you hate me like this? Strike while the hammer is hot. The great hagdom rules over us. I'm not even that old. I'm just in my 30s. I'm not 37. Stop adding more and more. This is worse. This is worse. I'm already stressed. Stop making me older. I already had a mental breakdown this year. Please. I'm not 37. I'm not 37. This is bullying. This is bullying. What's the 90s kids rule? What's 90s kids rule?
Okay. 6'7" then lol.
I'm so sick of 6'7". So you're 98. Stop this. Yeah, 30s. Not 35. Sorry, not 36. We are happy subjects of the great hagdom. I'm not even a hag. I'm just a girl. Stop this. I just hit my mid-30s. This sucks, dude. Thank you. Exactly. I had a mental breakdown. Not 35. No, I'm not. I'm 21. That's the truth. 30s, I got you. I was joking. I'm only 21. She's just devoted. I'm just devoted to the bit. I don't want you. I don't want you to think that I'm not a hag. That's why I do that. I'm 21. I'm 21. I'm 21. I'm 21. The 90s. That's so crazy. I don't know anything about the 90s. What's a DVD player? What's a VHS? Never heard of it. Morning Mirror, am I late? You missed it. You missed the whole thing, Callum. Welcome! Welcome, welcome! It's funny watching you young people, thank you for calling me young, from one brain rot number to another. It doesn't change, does it? It truly doesn't change. I'm so sick of hearing about 6'7". I can't escape it. Everywhere I go, 6'7", 6'7". I have no relief from this. Mira played video games on Channel 3. I don't know what that is. What's a Channel 3? What's a NES? I don't... Tomb Raider? Never played it. Yeah, that's right. Let's go back to that. My age is young and fertile. Thank you. That's my age.
Mira, if it makes you feel any better,
yeah.
I'm gonna be 28 this year.
No.
I don't have much time left until I'm hag age like you, so we can be old and creaky together forever and ever. Yippee. I love my hag clown wife. Hag love. Mirama 11 burp love Mirama 11 kiss.
Excuse me? Thank you? Thanks, I guess? What do you mean? That started off nicely and then just slowly went downhill. Don't reference Channel 3. I don't know what Channel 3 is. This is an American
Would be
thing?
funny AF if the old man who makes you walk everywhere at work said 6'7" after you got done walking up a flight of stairs lol.
I would push him down the flight of stairs at the top. 6'7", 6'7", and then I have a mental breakdown. You know there's a reason Snapped has been like, what? How many seasons of Snapped is there? Where women just go crazy? There's like 12 seasons or something. There's always something to drive a woman crazy. 28 is the start of hagdom. I hate it here. I've been called a hag. I've been called a Christmas cake. I've been called... old lady. I've been called... I'm young. I'm young and still fertile. I swear. I thought you were already crazy. I said I'm not crazy. I'm just dedicated. Talking about playing games on Channel 3 is an old sensory memory I haven't experienced in a while. At least 6 or 7 things. Banned. Timed out. Goodbye, Nue. We love you, Nue, but banned. I must assert my dominance. You're putting a lot of emphasis on the fertile part. I feel like that drives my point home of not being a hag, because I'm still fertile. Young, and fertile. I'm gonna add that too. I'm not crazy, I'm just dedicated. And I'm young and fertile.
Let's also not forget you've been called cute and having sexy feet as well here lol.
Okay, that's just you, Centipede. That's just you and your weird foot fetish, if I'm honest. That's just you. No one else. That's you. Thank you, Centipede! In demand as well. Hags are in demand. I know what you're trying to do. Alright, where were we up to with our photos? Yes, the divorce! The Queen orders the divorce! A lot of newspapers. Doubt? Why do you hate me? Yeah, you don't like it when they talk like this? Okay, what was that? What did that have to do with anything? Thank you, Biako. What did that have to do with anything? Fertile, she's turning into
Speaking
mulch.
of cake, dang Mira. Didn't know the circus had a bakery. I'll take one clown to go please. I love this clown guys lol Miramu 11 love Miramu 11 TSKR.
Of course. The circus has a bunny casino. Why wouldn't it have a bakery? Don't pinch my butt. Don't pinch my butt. Thank you. Considering how 25 years old look today, not surprised hags are in demand. I don't look old, I swear! I swear! I don't remember saying that, but... Puffer fish noises. I wish I knew how to do that. It's such a interesting sound. I just checked it, Asday. It has been approved. I've approved your Tangier request. Anyway, as we were talking about Tampon Gate, Charles and Diana officially divorced in 1996, finally ending one of the most publicly miserable marriages in history. How depressing. But the drama didn't stop there. So in 1997, as most of us know, apparently not all of us, apparently some of us think Diana's chilling on an island somewhere. Diana died in a car crash in Paris while being chased by paparazzi. People were devastated. She was the people's princess. They openly wept in the streets. There were mountains of flowers piled up. It was, you know, one of the biggest, like, collective mournings of... I like how we went from the hag talking about hags to the death of Diana. It was like a mass mourning, which Britain hadn't seen in decades, really. And during this period, public hatred towards Camilla became vicious. Many people blamed her for the collapse of their marriage, which, you know, I feel like they both had a part. Also, I should mention the Tampon Gate call, Camilla's husband left her because of that call. As one would. I think if Diana wasn't already broken up with Charles, she would have. He left her after that call. But I feel like it was a two-way street with the Diana call. But yes, they were being absolutely vicious to her. So in the late 90s, the idea of Camilla ever becoming queen was laughable. No one liked her. The queen didn't like her. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? God damn it, Asday. Thank you. I don't recall saying that, but to be fair, most of these voice clips I don't recall saying in any capacity. Yeah, so the idea of her being queen was laughable. Everyone hated her. The queen hated her. The public hated her. Her husband hated her. Stop that. And the tabloids mocked her relentlessly, comparing her to Diana, which, I mean, what a losing situation. You know those old websites from the early 2000s that I don't know about because I wasn't born in the 90s and I'm only 21 and I'm not a hag. But you know how it used to be like, rate me or whatever? I think they still do it, but it used to be like, ooh, rate my girlfriend. I feel like it's one of those scenarios where it's just like, Camilla, 1%, Diana, 99. I'm still not fond of Camilla. I don't think anyone... I think older people remember... Older, quote unquote. Older people remember you totally didn't make one. Pff, I would never. I would never. I think it was disgusting. Oddly specific, Mira. Yeah, I've heard about it on... the TikTok. The TikTok. That the kids all use. Yeah, those ones. Really need to enunciate the D there. But I think older people, not hags, recall everything that went down with Camilla. So I feel like a lot of people forgive it. I would compare it, like, you know how a lot of people don't like James Charles, but now there's like a new generation of people online that don't know all the shit that went down, so they're like, woo, James Charles #1. I feel like it's kind of like that. Like, there's a whole bunch of people going, what's wrong with Camilla? The greatest love story of all time. But they're missing lots of information. So, you know. I knew it was you. I didn't say it was me. I was just saying hags would know, but I'm not a hag. I'm young and fertile. So yeah, they mocked her relentlessly. She was like the final boss of royal scandals. I can't imagine, like, the only other like every other royal scandal, like, it was Prince William wearing, no, it was Harry. It's always fucking Harry. Harry wearing the the World War II German uniform. I'm not gonna say it, but the German uniform as a Halloween costume, or when he was in Vegas playing nude pool or strip pool. I feel like nothing has reached the same heights as Charles and Camilla. I remember that. Yeah. Or when Harry was drunk and then he sideswiped a car and was like, keep going, keep going. Nothing was ever as big as this. I feel like she really is the final boss. I mean, some people might say Meghan Markle is the final boss of royal scandals, but I don't know enough about that to say anything. So the royal family understood this. They were pretty on the ball with the PR, except for the horrible suggestion to have an interview and admit you cheated on Diana, but okay. So for years, Camilla kept a low profile, while the royal PR team slowly worked to rehabilitate her image, because at that time, I think the queen was like, they're going to be together, fix this. And her public appearances were carefully managed, and the strategy was basically to reintroduce her slowly, because, I mean, that is true, because there's a long period of time that I feel like I never saw her. And then the queen gave their blessing before she passed away, and then I feel like I saw Camilla everywhere. But yeah, it kind of worked, I guess. Public anger cooled, and younger generations who hadn't lived through the Diana years viewed the situation differently. They thought it was the greatest love story of all time. And they eventually got married in 2005. Please note, they didn't have a big elaborate wedding, which probably for the best, because I feel like that would have dug up so much stuff. But they got married 30 years after meeting each other playing polo in the country. It's kind of crazy that he ended up with her. They tend to make people forget her. They try to make people forget her. Yeah. I wonder if they were just hoping they would break up, but they didn't. It was really nutty. Yeah, it was a crazy thing to do. Especially since he was actively in the military, wasn't he? He was a helicopter pilot. Imagine how a shit job it was being the royal PR guy. I feel like it's always a shit job to be the PR person. Imagine the PR... No, I feel like the PR guy after the Andrew interview probably went into meltdown. They were like, oh my god. Apparently his daughter was the one that pushed him to do the interview. Because I guess... I wonder... I know this is a segue back to the Prince Andrew thing, because I feel like I'm going to get obsessed with this now. And this will be our next topic. But his daughter apparently believed, because he obviously claimed to his family that he was innocent. So his daughter was like, you should do an interview and clear your name. I wonder if she saw the interview and went, he fucking did it. Oh my god, he did it. He bloody did it. I feel like that's probably what happened. Because I guess if you're innocent, I don't see the harm in doing that. But like... The daughter had hope. She was like, oh, I believe my daddy. I assume she calls him daddy. Everyone in the royal family's weird. And then she saw the interview and went, ah, shit. Daddy did it, Beatrice. Beatrice, daddy did it. Can't forget to add bloody to their terminology. The British say bloody too, I think. Maybe not as commonly as the Aussies, but they definitely do. Hey, what happened? What? Oh yeah, they were rehabbing Camilla. There we go. Yeah, they ended up together. That's crazy. If they just got married in the first place, none of this would have happened. Here's a... Oh, sorry. Queen tells Di to split. Queen tells Di to split. And there's a topless woman next to it. Here we go. Here's Charles and Camilla having a great time. I don't want to say notice all the geriatric people in the crowd, but it seems that royalists have a type. They have an age range. Mira, it was an accident. I mean, to be fair, she should have spat on him on the way out. Like, huck tua. Screw you, Charles. And now Camilla's literally the queen. So she married up. I guess. Yeah. Isn't that wild? And then, of course, as we know, William. Oh, then as we know, the Queen died and Charles took over, and I don't know how many years that guy's got in him. How old is Prince Charles now? Prince Charles' age. He's 73. No, sorry, he was 73 when he became king. He's 77. I mean, the Queen lived to 100, so, you know, well, close to 100. So maybe we've got another couple of decades. But, then William takes over, right? I assume. Spit on that king. Oh, I like that. Huck to a spit on that king. But yes, that is the story of Tampon Gate. I hope you enjoyed the dramatic reading I gave you of it. Just to remind you. I assume they have a team of doctors to keep them going. For sure. Their medical care is probably A++. That's why I think the sausage fingers are genetic. Because surely he would have fixed that years ago. He's always had sausage fingers. It's the inbreeding. I'm glad they're marrying out of the family now. They're marrying out of the family. Thank goodness. I don't think the bloodline could take another cousin rotation. She's technically Queen Consort. That's right. But they just shorten it to Queen. Yes, that is correct. I believe that I think that if I'm correct, the Queen said something about Camilla becoming Queen before she passed. Allegedly, privately. I don't think she was happy about it, so. Inbreeding is the way for infinite life. It's a way to keep the money and power in the family.
Bravo on your British reading of the phone call, Mira.
Thank you.
Now do an ASMR of the whole conversation between them, lol.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Shall I turn the echo on? I feel like I should. Okay. A secondary dramatic reading of... Let me turn down the echo. It's a lot. There we go. At the fart and flush effect. Yeah, exactly. Now I have something to talk about tomorrow at lunch break. Perfect. They would love to hear about that. Okay, so.
Anyway, you know that's the sort of thing one has to be aware of, and sort of feel one's way along with it, if you know what I mean. You're awfully good at feeling your way along. Oh, stop. I want to feel my way along you, all over you, and up and down you, and in and out. Oh, Charles. Particularly in and out. Oh, that's just what I need at the moment. Is it?
And then the scanner guy goes,
December 18th. I know it would revive me. I can't bear a Saturday night without you. Oh, God. It's like that program, Start of the Week. I can't start my week without you. I fill up your tank. Yes, you do. Then you can cope. Then I'm all right. What about me? The trouble is I need you several times a week. So do I. I need you all week, all the time. Oh, God, I'll just live inside your trousers or something. It'd be much easier. Oh, what are you going to turn into? A pair of knickers? Oh, you're going to come back as a pair of knickers. Oh, God forbid a Tampax, just my luck. Oh, you're a complete idiot. Oh, what a wonderful idea. My luck to be chucked down the lavatory and go on, forever swirling round the top, never going down. Oh, darling, until the next one comes through. Or perhaps you could come back as a box. What sort of box? A box of Tampax, so you could just keep going. That's true. Oh, darling, I just want you now. Do you? Why would that turn you on? Wait, is this Tampon Gate? Yes, that was Tampon Gate. Why would that turn you on? It's like a box of Tampax so you could just keep going. That's true. Oh, I want you now. Oh, you've got me so horny talking about being a tampon. Oh, in my underwear. Ooh. The royal family. The royal family, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the royal family. Do, 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 do. The Jurassic Park theme. Wait, does this imply Prince Charles and what's her name are into
Maybe. Oh my god. Someone write that down. Inanimate smut object. Tampon. Tampon man. I do like some inanimate smut object. Royal flirting. Yeah, royal flirting is so... No, I think it's just like... She was like a socialite. Well, she was... I don't think she was... she was aristocracy. So maybe just aristocrats don't know how to phone sex. Like, oh yes, I want to be your tampon. Oh, Charles, I'm so hot and bothered. What inspired you to do a tampon stream? I'm pretty sure I saw a short about Tampon Gate, and my mouth went... What do you mean? The recording. And then I had to deep dive into it, and then it was crazy. Usually, last time we did a deep dive, we talked about dolphins and Malcolm, the guy that... the guy that effed a dolphin. So I think I just like to traumatize the ringmasters with my forbidden information. Autism. I'm not autistic. I just hyperfixate on things. I don't know why. You said the recording went for much longer too. Can you link it? Yeah, I'll see. Oh, I found someone who did a dramatic reading of it. So I'll link that one. It was quite funny. But yeah, it was 13 minutes long in total. The middle part's kind of boring. Malcolm who? Malcolm, the guy who banged the dolphin. You know the guy. Gary the Gooner. Hello, hello. I'm not autistic. I'm just dedicated. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, you didn't see the dolphin one? Oh, please. Please go check out my last, I think it's called So You Wanna F Dolphins. Get hater. Oh, that'd be fun. Who am I? I'm gonna be Charles, aren't I? It's just because of that smutty phone call? Yes. Smutty phone call? Did we listen to the same thing? There was no smut involved, and then they said goodbye for 5 minutes. Good night, 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 night. Are you still awake? Yes. Night, night. I love you. Night, 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 night. There's lore for people to discover. Oh, there's so much. I don't know. I just get obsessed with things. Next, the Duggar family. I don't know. I feel like that would get flagged by YouTube. There's so much. I think because it's so recent, I would get copyright flagged for all of the interviews and stuff if I showed you clips. But, oh, it would be a good stream. It was the definition of Rizless. Yeah, there was no smut to be found. If I heard that, I'd be like, what is this? I feel like even if it was your first time having a sexy phone call, it would have gone better than that. Two immature old fucks cheating on their spouses, calling each other as if they're still teens. No, teens would have done better. Teens would have done better. At least Charles could have hit her with a, what are you wearing, Camilla? Oh, Charles, I'm wearing my favorite negligee. Like, something. Not, what if I'm a box of Tampax? What? What? Charles is so lame. Got no game. There's no smut. There was no smut to be found. Nothing. Teens at least have hormones. Exactly. I don't know what that was. That was dry. I mean, I can imagine why Diana was unhappy. If that's how he courted her, I'd be like, wow, I'm prepared for the most boring marriage of all time. There's no smut to be found lies. Well, personally, there's a lot of smut to be found everywhere. I consume a lot of it. It is my favorite topic. But this phone call, as a smut connoisseur who reads all sorts of smut across the board, even inanimate object smut, my favorite type of smut. No smut was detected in that phone call. And I can make anything sexual. And I can turn anything into a smut. But that made me shrivel up. It made me dry. That was the opposite. I heard that and I was like, and I don't want that. Thank you. Is your hat sewn to your scalp? My boy? You're talking about my boy? Sometimes he takes over. When love takes over. Yeah. The hat is speaking through me now. I am not under control. The hat is the real mastermind. But he's a cutie pie. Look at him. Look at this guy. Yeah, I like him. But yes, he's stitched to my hat so I never lose him again. You just noticed that I have a hat sewn to my head? You just noticed this? You've never noticed before? You've never noticed my hat sewn to my head? The sorting hat from Harry Potter has seen better days. That looks nothing like the sorting hat from Harry Potter. Also, we don't like Harry Potter. Mira using toggles for the... I use that toggle sometimes. I don't use any of my toggles. I have so many. Who's touching me? I have so many. I just forget. I just forget. That's not true. I use my crying one a lot. I think that's my favorite one. Does he have a name? No. You have legs? I do. What happened if the hat is removed the wrong way? My brain.
The hat is piloting the Mira robot.
The Mira robot. I'm cute. Why would you... Thank you, Jiro. Thank you, Super Monkey Man. Hattie Potter. We're all about Lord of the Rings here. But I have lots of... Look, I never use my gun one. How annoying. I have a gun and it shoots things. Pew. I like the way it gets sucked back in, though. Pew. I never use it. I wish I used it more. I just feel like it's in the way. Yeah, when I play gun games, I feel like it's in the way, so I just never use it. Pew. You have a Megatron. Probably it's because it takes too much screen. I think my hair takes too much screen. My hair takes too much screen. I'm cute. Oh, stop this. Thank you, Centipede. You should play an FPS like Battlefield 6. I love Battlefield 6. I haven't played in ages. Well, yeah, it keeps crashing. I don't know why. A clown walks into a bar with a hat on her head. The bartender says, "That's fun. Where'd you get that?" The hat says, "The circus. There's hundreds of them." Oh, I like that. You're packing heat? I'm packing lots of things. Is that a gun or are you just happy to see me? Bang. Hat has wrist. It's probably in the way because you're not aiming down the side like you're supposed to. Why would I need to? I'm a clown. I have perfect aim. Isn't that the whole point of being a clown? Oh, I also have a mic. I never use my mic either.